Next on our list to discuss is L'Oreal, a French, that is Parisian-based cosmetics and consumer products manufacturer. Focuses broadly on stuff for your hair and stuff for your skin. What a good market to be in. Expanding globally, big in Europe, big in America, big in Latin America especially, and big in the Asian markets as well, more and more and more. $98.17 billion worth of market capitalization, listed in France, on the Paris bourse, also tradable and available in the US markets. Price earnings ratio 16.3, dividend yield 1.72. Well positioned, growing fast, does a lot of research on new products, but it's one of the key things that people spend money on when they've got a bit of disposable income.
I agree. I see that everywhere. So cosmetics is just like one of those things. As soon as people have more money to spend, they will spend a lot more on that. And L'Oreal owns major brands. So it's also, you know, many of the brands that you probably wouldn't have known as part of the L'Oreal stable would be in there.
Maybelline and Bobbi Brown. Urban Decay, all of that stuff.
Just check the back of your bottles or your cosmetics and you'll see basically all of it would be made by L'Oreal.
The best things of theirs that I like using and insist on everybody using at home is the L'Oreal Elsev shampoos, because that's core, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
support the team.
Doing your part for the cosmetics market, Paul. So I think overall this company is not so badly priced. I think it's actually offering quite good value. They had this whole discussion that you know that growth was you know an issue for them for the next year or so, but it actually has all been priced in now if you consider
and Europe,
what the
which
price
is where they're very strong, is looking better.
Yeah. So the price came down, I think, substantially. It was like 20% or 19% if we look at the chart there. So you see that little tick there at the back. Now it's starting to look attractive again coming from that higher end. I think the market, like I said, have priced in the fact that the cosmetics market will have slightly muted growth compared to what we saw the last 5 years or so. But I think
what I quite like about the current situation vis-a-vis them as well is that the currency seems to have stabilized. So the dollar-euro rate is sort of stabilized, and people aren't talking about that anymore, because that's always irritating when you've got a European company priced in dollars or vice versa.
I agree, and you know that's also like a very short-term view. If you consider, you want to really watch where the country or the company is growing in the particular country.
That's a good point for the viewers to take note of. I want to emphasize and underscore that. It's like people talk about, oh no, but I don't want to buy a company that's in euros or dollars or whatever. Don't worry. Just like look at the company and where it operates, and don't worry so much about currency
and look at the underlying markets and if they're growing there. Then you know at the longer term, don't worry too much about the currency.
Okay, so the logo of L'Oreal is because you're worth it, but as far as the share price, do you think it's worth it?
Well, I think it's worth it, especially now.
Hey, that worked well. Okay, we're hot on that one.